overnight, there was some fairly big absorption, yeah, 461 contracts. Now, what's quite convenient is we're creeping down towards the low. And I remember David in the fishing trip earlier, he was saying, could it be a two-sided day when we were down here? Because we'd only excursed a little way. And I said, but look, the price rejector isn't good enough. Yeah, it's 512, 572. So the shape's okay, but it's not good enough. As if on cue, as if they've heard me, yeah, look what's happening now. We're heading towards this. This is only going to be a good bottom when this is more than 572 contracts. So with this energy down, we can start to think about the possibility that this low is not low enough. So do you want to buy it here? Yeah, or buy it as soon as it breaks, or buy it within here? Well, there'll be people who will on autopilot be buying it now because it's low. My take on this is this 60 contract deficit tells us the low is not a good enough low. And I'm only looking for, well-defined price rejector or massive absorption. So as things are going on here now, let's do this. Can I scalp short? Let's make sure I've got one on. I'm going to exit one there. That's the live one. No, that's not the live one. So I can be part of the volume that makes this a good price rejector, but I think this is going to break. Warren saying used to buy here, got stopped out all the time. Yeah, so we still don't have a good price rejector. My premise was right. I've got a price rejector here in the pullback. Can I do another one? Probably not. I doubt I have the chance. I'm relying on this. So that 112 as well. If I can be part of the volume now, as a price rejector forms in the pullback. I'm also visualizing what the TPO looks like. I've, one tick short there. So my first approach there was really nice. Here I'm pushing it a bit. I might be punished for it, but you see my logic. I was qualifying that. I still think we're going to go lower. So we can afford to be really fussy. I'm just going to flatten this because I'm not concentrating on what's going on. We can afford to be really fussy about the quality of lows and highs in order to understand, will it break, won't it break? Now, what Warren was saying, I used to buy here and got stopped out all the time. For sure, this is fine for a quick scalp, yeah? But you can't turn that scalp into a structural trade. So Jeff would have been buying there, yeah? But we've gone up from there, about 05, and we went up to 07. So there's probably 1.5 points that you could have got, but you would have had to be really strict and say, I am scalping purely because I'm at the edge and I know that the volume isn't really on my side. Yeah, because it is still not good enough quality in order to represent the lowest part of the day. And obviously it's the same at the top, yeah? So it is good in real time to be able to read the behavior of what's going on at the edge of a session and not just on autopilot think I'm going to buy the low or buy just beyond it. We always have to be qualifying what the quality is like. So, it was good fortune that we had that play out in real time. Because if we go back on historical ones, we can only just go, that one looks good, that one doesn't look good, etc. But I'm interested to see now, have we got the same chance again? Let's go short again. I'm going to put 2 on just for a bit of flexibility. Come on. So once again, I'm going to exit here. If that 635 ticks up beyond it, I was looking at the top of this, not quite a price rejector, but a big positive delta here. Yeah. I'm happy to take one off before the edge. I'm mindful there's a 0 print below us, which might be the next stopping point. But I would absolutely not want to be autopilot buying it. I want to be buying it when this looks really good quality. So from that entry, I can really scalp out now for a tick or 2. Yeah. Let's just see what happens on this volume here, though. I'm wrong if we get beyond this thing. But we've got the big positive delta in the pullback bar. Yeah, let's do one more and see if I can get a tick out of it. Do tick drill approach on it. Got my tick. So I'm always happy to lean on that big positive delta. Look, got my tick. If we pop up there again, I'll still take it. Keep an eye on the volume at this level, because we're almost perfect, 1,300, 1,900. This 600 is wrong. If I'm trading towards this break, I want to be certain of realizing profit on the trade. So I know that I get a decent bottom if that 600 goes above 800. By buying it here, I'm one of the passive buyers who the aggressive sellers are selling into, and I can be one of the 170, 180 odd contracts that will cause this to create a decent low. Although I think if we're only one tick adrift from it, we're going to go lower. But I want to bank something, yeah? So let's just watch this play out and keep an eye on this volume. This is what I'm monitoring. I'm happy with this entry. I'm going to get those out of the way. Also I'm still happy to get short here. I'll just take a tick out of it. So I think you'd agree, you know, we're creeping down. On my TPO chart, yeah, I don't have enough excess. Yeah, so I'm mindful of that, but I don't need to look at the TPO to see that. I can just see that from the 30-minute bars. There we go, I've got my fill. Still not a price rejector. This is going to break. It just broke. Now it's unfinished business. Yeah, I could get in again, do another one. Let's get out because we have to trade through that in order to resolve it. Okay, just got some more. This still looks good on the pullback, but it still has to go lower because the unfinished business. So we have to read the bottom of this in real time. Yeah, really aggressive push down. Nice trade. Why am I in sim? Damn it. Happens. And now I keep qualifying this. Yeah, I'm not ready to buy this yet. Okay, it's trade away, unfinished business. It's not now. So we've still got unfinished business. I'm going to hold this short position. Yeah, I'm mindful of what could happen here. I'm also mindful. Oh, come on, Zoom is slowing me down. Let's get these targets further away. Okay, they're child orders. Let's kill the working orders there. Now I want to see what happens here. What happens if we get here? So I'm interested in potentially buying it here if I start to see a well-formed bottom, or I want to see what happens here. Meantime, until I see a price rejector, this isn't good enough for me. 100 contracts, I'm near this. No, I'll wait. I'm going to hold on to this. Okay, I'll do that just to protect it. It's still a scalp. This isn't a structural trade. Just reading, some saying, I see the delta, I get what it's saying, the auction, my brain fights it there and miss the entry due to lack of trust in what I'm seeing. Practice, Summer, yeah. Delta at price is hard for people to grasp. It takes a while, but it comes. Still unfinished auction. Okay, price rejects is forming there and here, 18 lots. I'm not going to buy it yet. I'm aware, yeah. I'm also not going to exit this trade yet because I want to see what happens. I still don't have a price rejector, 162, 200. It's not there yet. I can afford to hold this. But, you know, here people are trying to catch this and buy it, and they're getting run over. So you don't buy it just as it's low. We keep reading the bottom of this. And I'm only looking at 3 price levels. My decision point is, have I got unfinished business? Have I got a price rejector? I only need to look at the exhaustion through the 3 price levels. I'll still hold it. Yeah, if it was pulling back a bit more and I had unfinished business, I'd be scaling in. But yeah, great. Fantastic that we've had this example in real time during the session. So look, 600 lots there. That's quite meaty, but we've got through it. I would have taken one off if we hadn't gone through that. So what will be interesting to do now is see when is the right time to exit this and would we go long? But hopefully I can, okay, some are saying you would have sold as soon as you saw that 600. Why would you have sold? You'd have been selling the very low at that point. We would lean on that delta. So now look, we've got unfinished business here. I'm looking for a price rejector at some point up here. Reaction around this big delta. This is potentially, oh, wow, I didn't even get a chance. Look how it just swept there. So we're still going. Still be interesting to get another one on, but I don't think I'm going to get a chance. Maybe there if I can. Whoops, yeah, it's moving too much here. Okay, I got in by using a short, yeah, by using a stop, and it took me in. And on that kind of thing, you know, I'm happy to be taken out as the unfinished business resolves. Now, surely, you know, if we're here, this is our next interesting area. Let's have a quick look on the TPO. Where else might we be going? This thing, whatever that is, 92. So just make a mental note that that's some arbitrary horizontal line people care about. So this area. Still not looking like a decent price projector. I'm staying mindful of where the deltas are in this. Keep looking at the pullback bar. I'm only 70 sim ticks up on this. Oh dear. Here's $1,000 lesson. Yep. So, long story short, well, let's just see what happens here. Don't automatically buy the low or sell the high. Yep. It can cost you a lot of money. I see Jess just joined us. So look, we don't have a price projector here now. I would absolutely, on this, look, I might get out of one. Let's at least realize something. Yeah. But this low is still not low enough. Okay, it's within a tick, 2 ticks of the overnight. You see how we had a beautiful, you know, $2 $1,000 trade on the way down there? Yeah. Without buying the low because we're 60 contracts adrift on that price projector. Jeff saying that key 95 spot. Yeah, the overnight absorption. Look, we've got a price projector here. I could be really aggressive. Let's try one more because I think we have to get back and play with that. And we need that 251 to tick up for it to be a decent low. So I scalped one in there. I think I entered here or here. It's brought my average position price lower. This is how I scale into trades. Yeah, I'm reading the pullback, but I'm assessing, is this a good low? Not yet. I think we're going to get reaction here. I haven't really gone offside on that extra one. And the movement from whatever, here downwards or here downwards, has allowed me to start to get aggressive on what I'm doing. If it gets beyond there, I would absolutely take one contract off, maybe even both, and then just wait because I've earned enough out of this. The price projector is expanding through the volume. It's 5 ticks wise now. Let's see the volume. 1200 up to there. This was a contested level. The deltas on top of each other in here. Thank you, Sam. I couldn't have timed this drop better. It would have been a really boring session otherwise. We have got big single orders in the book here, which I'm seeing through market by order information. That will come. So look, I think I'm going to get the fill on this. Cannot believe I'm doing this in sim. Oh well.
Hate when that happens.
Yeah, and look at it. How's this for scalping for well-paid hourly work?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Let's move that to break even. Okay, it's doing weird average position price. Let's still read the bottom. No, still not low enough. I don't need to read it in the profile. I can read it here. It's the same volume. It's the only place we've traded at. With this 429's got to go higher. 78's not especially low, but we went through. No, we haven't yet gone through that big delta. We're nearly there. Of course, we're going to play with it. Yeah. So we watch and we wait. Unfortunately, I'm short. It's pausing a bit. Why is it pausing a bit? Because of this. Everyone can see it. Here's the inflection point in this particular 30-minute rotation. Okay, that has to go lower. That's too much volume. Okay, we are within a tick of it. Now that's not looking bad. I'm going to flatten that. I could scalp long. I was slow doing that. Here's the point where I can think we're within a tick of this. Can I actually scalp long for a couple of ticks? Got it. So that's how you catch a falling knife.